What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me.
Is about AOC. She has been demonized by the right, and she's been demonized as this like too progressive, far left person. And I want to try to set the record straight, because if
Sonny always say the most ignorant, like I don't want to, man. I be trying to watch my words, but it's just so dumb and like don't even make sense. Like I be trying to.
If she is too progressive, then the Democrats really are going to lose the working class, because this is her platform. The key issues: health care for all people, affordable housing, rebuild the unions, federal job guarantee, free public college, create clean energy jobs, pay parental leave, and expand protections for the LGBTQ plus community. If that is too progressive for this country, then that's a problem for the Democrats, and that's a problem, quite frankly, for this country.
That used to be a description of a liberal.
But the Medicare, health care for all should be an everybody issue.
But the devil's in the details, because a lot of this country does not support, for example, the Green New Deal, which would absolutely crush jobs across this country, wreak havoc on the economy.
It would create millions of jobs, actually.
It would actually make international travel virtually impossible to do because of some of the regulations that have been in place. Universal health care. You should have, of course, anyone who needs emergency coverage, people should have catastrophic coverage, but most Americans think they want to have some choice and optionality in their health care. There's a reason Obamacare did not have the public option. That's not where the majority of the country is. I would argue that AOC is definitely too left for the majority of the country, but from my perspective as a Republican who didn't support Trump, this may sound weird, I think Democrats focus too much on Trump. People who are going to...
I feel like, honestly, and that's... Hold on, wait, go back. Let me make sure I'm hearing this right.
From my perspective as a Republican who didn't support Trump, this may sound weird, I think Democrats focus too much on Trump.
And I say this, I want to say this, you know, and I stopped it here because I feel like even when it came to Kamala and you know, it was more focus on Trump. And I said that in plenty of videos. It was more it was so much focus on Trump that Kamala even took one of I can't even say one. I think it was more than one of his policies that he was saying. So I feel like it was more so of let's bash, you know, Trump. Let's figure out what Trump's doing. Let's figure out what, you know, Trump supporters need. And I feel like it was just all that and trying to be greedy, trying to do different little sneaky things, trying to do this, trying to do that. And I feel like they messed themselves up in the end already when it was already messed up of what happened. You know, Kamala coming in there. Just her whole, and I'm not even gonna lie, her whole campaign, looking back, was complete chaos. It was just too much. It was way too much going on. It was just too much. Me personally, and I think honestly, the focus, even when it came to The View, even to this day, y'all, the focus is always on Trump when it comes to. Especially The View. You know, obviously he's about to be in the White House and stuff like that, but it's just like when it comes to the bashing, when it gets to the, let me talk crazy, it's always Trump. You know, let me talk. It's let's bash Trump. Let's talk crazy about Trump. Let's throw this in there. It was something that I think it was yesterday's video, if I'm not mistaken. They were talking about drones, and out of nowhere, you know, I think it was Anna Navarro. It was either yesterday or before today. She brings up Trump. You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. Putting too much focus on that within just having, you know, just that section of let's figure out what needs to be figured out for the American people. It wasn't about that when it came to Kamala and her campaign at all.
People who were going to be with Donald Trump were going to be with Donald Trump. There needed to be more of a, this is who we are, this is what we're proactively fighting for. And I can think of three or four policies that were laid out by the vice president. She talked about this support for elderly parents. She talked about these first-time home buyer payments. But they need a
opportunity economy.
But again, that's a platitude. What does it mean? You know, like, and I didn't know that by
in a 90-page
But in this world we live in, when you have 3 months especially, I don't know that people knew what she was for. And then a lot of her positions in 2020, she was on the complete opposite.
And y'all know that I'm not a person that will agree with a lot of these ladies, you know, a lot. And you can see just the look on Sonny's face of just like, you're in denial. It's the you being ignorant, you being in denial, you just being like, you can just see like, look how she looking, bro. This is the stuff that gets on my nerves, because it's like, regardless, like I don't agree with Alyssa, especially like a lot of the time, or none of these ladies on here, but she's, you know, making a point. Within 3 months, nobody didn't really know what she was about, knowing what she, and that just brings to the point where that's a shame, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Being a vice president, you still a vice president. That's still a really big name. Somebody not knowing you and what you for within that 3 months, people should have known that. Which you've been a vice president for 4 years, regardless. So I agree with Alyssa by saying that nobody didn't know, you know, what she was about and what she was for. And then you have people like them, like Sonny, that's sitting here looking crazy in the face. Crazy, literally, that's insane to me. Literally sitting there looking crazy in the face because somebody is speaking the truth. Nobody didn't know what she was for, especially within 3 months of that time. You done spent 4 years in the White House, and people don't know what you for. That's a problem. And I feel like a lot of people are looking at that too as well.
Kind of now. So I think you have to decide what is it, not just what you're against.
I have to say that I like what AOC says. It's very FDR.
It is.
It's very, most people in this country want all of those things. The people in the Senate and the Congress, they don't seem to pay attention to what the people actually want. They do to stay in office. They do whatever they have to do. But there's a thing the Democrats do that most politicians do. I think the Republicans did it back in the day with John McCain. It's like, it's your turn. Kamala's in position. It's her turn.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, he did not retire early enough so that there could be an open, what do they call it? Primary. Exactly. Thank you. That's a simple word. And yet, there would have been an open primary. Yeah. We would have seen what was out there a little bit more. You know, I saw this movie, The Conclave, about electing a pope.
Oh, that's a great
All of the cardinals get together and they elect the pope. They don't say, oh, I like Giuseppe better than Irving. They vote, just like they should have done in the Democratic Party. It's just as bad as what they're doing with Trump.
So we're gonna get to that, what she about to say, because that's what I'm just talking. Y'all just heard me say that, bro. Y'all literally just heard me say that. It's always Trump, 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 Trump. Let's talk about Trump. Let's talk about Trump. That's all they do. My thing is now they running to point the fingers. Oh, we should have did it this way. We should have did it that way. We should have voted to see actually who we. No. Y'all done had Kamala on the show, Tim Walz on the show. Y'all love Kamala. I love what she's about. She's the best thing for this country. Even Sonny herself said, oh yeah, she's gonna blow. What did she say? She's gonna it's gonna be a blowout. Like, come on, bro. It was. She lost by a landslide. But then again, Sonny not know what she's talking about, just talking out the side of her neck. Then you got Whoopi just saying a bunch of words. Now they ready to point the fingers at her. Let's see what Joy said about Trump.
They should have done in the Democratic Party. It's just as bad as what they're doing with Trump, which is this loyalty oath that everybody has to take and bow down and kiss his ring. It's not about who's the best person. It's about who do you feel is in the next in line.
It is about who's the best person. I would want that. Like that's just common sense, bro. That's literally common sense, bro. If I'm about to make sense. Right quick to y'all. That's just like if my daughter, needs to go to the hospital and you have a great doctor, you have a good doctor, and you got a doctor that's next in line. Who y'all gonna pick? Y'all gonna pick that great doctor. If y'all got a choice, y'all gonna pick that great doctor. Oh yeah, I need the great doctor. We need that doctor that's really gonna, it's a probability that everything gonna be straight. Everything gonna be, what I'm saying? Straight. Not, oh yeah, let me pick the doctor that's next in line. Just got out of college, he next in line. No, we gonna pick the best. Like, what is Joy talk? This is exactly what I be talking about, bro. They make no sense. They make no sense of what they talking about, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say.
Who do you feel is in the next in line to do the job with the Democrats and with the Republicans? And how many times can I kiss this guy's butt?
It ain't even about kissing nobody butt or nothing. It's about what's right for the country, bro. We had Joe Biden, bro. Y'all see how he look. Y'all literally see how he look. You got Kamala that literally lost by a landslide, and then you got Trump. Honestly, he is the best thing for the United States. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Y'all already know. Y'all know and one thing about it, it's 3 minutes left in this video. I said what I had to say. You know, they need me on the View. That came out. I know y'all probably gonna be like, dang, Recklezz, you probably, you know, with it. I don't go on the View, but they actually need me because I got some stuff to say. I feel like when it comes to, I need my cousin with me. Retro. If y'all know Retro Steph is, make sure y'all go subscribe to Retro Steph. But we need some. I feel like they need to do something like that. You know what I mean? And they probably won't. You know, they hate. You know, she talking about kissing butts, but they always gotta have somebody that's on there that's kissing their butt. You know, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. But definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Catch y'all on the next one.